Okay. At this point, you deserve an explanation. I don't want to narrate anymore. I never, at this point in time, want to look at a fucking horror story and go, I want to read that ever again. But you deserve to know why. Because I've been gone for a long time. The name change for my channel wasn't something that I just did spur of the moment. I've been wanting to do it for a few years. You remember when I stopped narrating, or when I narrated but did other things too, like song covers, and before that I did a few top fives, and Yeah, That Happened, and Two Truths and a Lie, and the more I ventured away from narrating, the more I realized I didn't want to do it. I want you to try to think about it from my angle. Try to understand where I'm coming from. I was part of the community for several years, and after the first one or two, people in the community just... it felt like I wasn't wanted. Like I was an afterthought. Not even that. It felt like I didn't belong. At all. Ever. I have never felt like I belonged to the community. I have never felt like I've belonged to any community. I didn't do shit for Halloween, and I know that's a big deal for some of you guys. I know I've said it before, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm ungrateful. But do you have any idea how it feels to put over an hour of work into something and only have maybe 100 people see it? I'm willing to bet a lot of you do. So you know exactly where the fuck I'm coming from when I say that I got tired of feeling like no one gave a shit. That's not to say I don't appreciate all of you. I don't know what number we're at right now, close to 7K? That's a big fucking deal. But I don't want you guys to hang around for something that isn't going to happen. You want to know why I stopped narrating? It wasn't because I didn't feel like part of the community. It wasn't because I didn't feel happy with my work. The problem was, for the last few years, the last 2, every fucking recording you've heard, I had to drink in order to do it. And I did it because I wanted people to like me. Not because I enjoyed it, because I felt like I had worth, like I had something to communicate, something to add to the community. And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of good people out there. But I don't fit. And I had to stop narrating because there were points where I would wake up hungover just to get through a fucking 5-minute story. And my family has a history of alcoholism. I had to stop because I was miserable. And even then, I don't like letting anyone down. But I know you're not here for that. Bunny isn't something I want to be anymore. I don't want to be the evil black bunny who has a weird sounding, nasally, raspy voice, who has weird pauses and talks funny, has a lisp. I don't want to be that fucker anymore. Bunny is going to be her own character, separate from Creepypasta and No Sleep and whatever the fuck else I've been using her for. I don't want to hate something that I created. But it was getting to that point too. I liked being Bunny for the first few years, but I don't want to be her anymore. I want to be me. And for me to be me, I need to let go of something that was hurting me. And at this point, narration and Creepypasta and No Sleep in general, it stopped being fun several years ago. I felt like a zombie. But for what it's worth, I do appreciate all of you sticking around as long as you have, and I'm sorry that I was gone for so long without saying anything. this isn't the end of the channel. There are things I still want to do. But narration, what most of you came here for, is not going to be it. And if that disappoints you, I'm sorry to disappoint. And since you can't call me Bunny anymore, I'm Dante. And it's nice to meet you all. Good night.